Hello. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time. All right, so today I'm recording a very interesting video, and it is entitled My Response to Dr. Harnet's Video. My response to Dr. Harnet's video. Now, Dr. Harnet is a lady who talks a lot about business in Africa. She's a business trainer, all right? And I like her videos. So I want to share with you a video that she shared about 6 days ago, where she was talking about coming back to Africa. She is leaving the West to come to Africa, all right? And the title of the video that I'm talking about is called Goodbye, Why I Am Moving to Africa. Goodbye, Why I Am Moving to Africa, okay? Very interesting insights, a very interesting video. So I'll just share with you what I learned from the video and my thoughts about it. I also want to know your thoughts about the video, okay? And so Dr. Harnet was actually showing in her video some boxes. I think she said she has 10 boxes that have been packed and she is ready to leave for Africa, all right? It's very interesting that many people are actually leaving the West and they are coming back to Africa. As they say, there is what is called the scramble for Africa, which has been done by people of other continents, coming to Africa to, have a piece of the cake, and which is good. I mean, we are a global village, but it's also good to see that the natives of the land are actually coming back to Africa to invest in motherland, all right? So I just wanted to share with you a few of the comments that were in the comment section for Dr. Harnet's video. I'm also going to post, underneath, just check if you want to watch her video live. If you want to see the original video, I'm going to put it underneath. I'll put the link, then you can watch it as well. All right, so somebody said, I will not mention the names, okay? I have to be safe here. So somebody says, good for you, I just moved to Kenya 2 days ago. This is just to show you that Africans are coming back home. Am I saying everybody must come back home? That's not what I'm saying. Am I saying those who are in Africa who want to go abroad should not go? No, that's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying there are some things we can learn from Dr. Harnet's video. And then another person said, after 40 years, I took the leap last year. I have been in Nigeria for 12 months straight, and I can't see myself living in this country again. Good luck, more wind in your sails. So this particular person mentions that they were in a certain country in the West, okay, for 40 years. And now they are back in Nigeria and they've been there for 12 months and nothing tastes like home, okay? And then another person says, yeah, I'm leaving the US in November. I will be in Tanzania. Can't wait, okay? And then another one said, everyone is moving to Africa. Yes, who would have thought Africa's rise is now inspiring everyone to return? It would be an amazing place soon, if not already, okay? And then another person says, I can't wait for this point in my life, packing up to return to Africa. I'm working so hard for it and pray it happens soon. Right? Another person says, I absolutely agree. I'm moving to Ghana soon. I want to help the villages with public bathrooms and showers, along with solar power, sustainable, healthy living, and so on and so on. Another person says, if we can survive America, we can survive anywhere. Proud of you. Another person says, yes, Dr. Harnet, Mama Africa is calling her children. Another person said, Europe is getting older, Africa is getting younger. There needs to be a better and more clever interface between these continents. Another person says, Mama Africa is calling her children to the things that matter. Another person wrote, the Kenya Women's Chamber of Commerce welcomes you. Karibu Dada. So there are quite a number of comments where people are showing that they also want to come back to Africa. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Why is everybody all of a sudden wanting to come back to Africa? Why is Dr. Harnet herself deciding to come back to Africa? Now, I will share with you quickly the lessons that I got from watching that video by Dr. Harnet. Number one lesson, Dr. Harnet has a focus. Okay, number one, she has a focus. Why do I say so? She has already been helping companies for years to invest in Africa. So So it's not like she's just waking up one day and she's disappointed by a boss, or it's too cold that day, or maybe somebody called her names, or because there is Black Lives Matter and she wakes up and says, I'm going back home. No. She actually has a focus. She has her niche. She knows what she is doing. I think if you are in the diaspora and you are thinking of going back home, before you decide to say I'm packing, it's important for you to have a focus. What do you want to do when you get back to Africa? Because you might find that you get to Africa, or maybe you get back to your country and you realize things are not as easy as you were thinking, okay? It's important to have a focus. And number two, Dr. Harnet does not blame anybody in that video. Okay, she doesn't blame anybody. She didn't talk about racism. She didn't blame her bosses. She didn't blame the system where she was. She didn't talk anything bad about anybody. And I like that. What she's saying is, I'm going back home. She actually toured East Africa and she enjoyed what she saw. And she says, I'm going back home. Each time, she says, each time I'm in Africa, there's some form of freedom that I feel. Each time I'm in Africa, I feel some kind of freedom. But when I'm in the West, I just feel constricted. That's how she put it across. But she's not blaming anybody. And I like that. You must avoid blaming some people or painting other races with a black brush. These are my thoughts. These are my opinions, okay? Remember, I'm just responding to her video and I'm saying what I think. I will be glad to hear what you think. You can also comment under this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, you don't know what you are missing. Entrepreneurial videos, motivation videos, coaching videos, and all that. Please subscribe. Actually, I'm kindly asking you to like this video on the count of 3, okay? 3, 2, 1. Smash that like button. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that like button that you have put there. It helps YouTube to realize that whatever I'm posting is actually useful and you guys are liking it, and it will help me to continue make more videos, all right? So number 2, we said Dr. Harnet did not blame anybody in that video. And I think that's quite a lot of maturity right there. Number 3 is that Dr. Harnet did her homework. You don't just wake up one day and say, I'm leaving Botswana, I'm going to Zimbabwe. You don't just wake up one day, you say, I'm leaving Tanzania, I'm going back to Zambia. You don't just wake up one day, you say, I'm leaving the UK, I'm going back to my country, I'm going back to my continent. Do your homework. Dr. Harnet did her homework. You can tell from the video. Obviously, it's not easy, you know, when you have been staying in a certain country and continent for a long time, you are thinking of moving, you are not too sure whether it's the best decision, but when you have done your homework, when you have done your research, it helps. I remember the other time I was talking to somebody who is in the UK. My wife and I had visited the UK and we met up with these amazing people from Zimbabwe. And one of them was saying, you know what, it's time for me to go back to Zimbabwe. And I said, okay, you want to go back to Zimbabwe? What is your plan? In fact, we had been talking via WhatsApp before we went to the UK. So when we met face to face, we tried to understand where she was coming from and where she was going. And she was in a hurry to leave for Zimbabwe. But as I'm talking right now, this is more than a year, she's still in the UK because she had to weigh her options and to see, although she has some assets in Zimbabwe, is this the best time to be in Zimbabwe? Is this the best time to leave the UK? So do your homework where possible before you actually leave that country where you are now to go to your home country or to go to your home continent. Go there first. Just like Dr. Harnet did, she toured East Africa. She liked what she saw. And she decided, you know what, I've been working with Africa for some time. It's time that I come back home. So don't be emotional. If you hear that your friends have packed their things and they are on their way to Africa or they are on their way back to your country, don't just rush. Don't just copy. It's important for you to do your own homework. I've seen some people who will leave the country where they are. They go to another country. They go back to their home country. And before you know it, in 1 day, 2 days, they run away again from there. They go back where they were or they go to another country. So you see, it's like you are starting all over again. So I just wanted to warn us as diasporians. I'm in diaspora too. So I wanted to warn us as diaspora nation that let's be careful. Don't be emotional about it. Be logical about it. Do your research. Check for yourself. How are things? I've spoken to some people who are probably in the USA or in Canada or in Australia or in Europe, and they want to come back to Africa. Some of them, after watching my videos on Pigari, on gods, and all these videos I do on my YouTube channel, they then say, you know, I want to come there. I used to be in Africa, or I used to be in SADC. I used to be in South Africa. I used to be in Zimbabwe some 10 years back, you know, so I want to come back. For them, their mind is still thinking about 10 years back. Even the investments, they are still thinking of 10 years back. The way things were happening, they are thinking of 10 years. So when I try to say, guys, I can actually help you. I could help you to carry out a thorough research and help you properly, rather than for you to get hearsay. Many of them are not interested in paying the price to do proper research. Imagine, I am in Botswana right now. Do you know that I can actually start a business and fail in Botswana, in Gaborone where I stay? I can fail here. What about you? You want to come all the way from Europe and you don't have facts. You can easily fail. If somebody can fail in the same country where they are because they didn't do proper research, or they even did research but you still fail, what about you coming from very far away? We need to be careful. Do your homework, do your research like Dr. Harnet did. Number 4, build a network of people who believe in what you do. We see Dr. Harnet, already there is an organization that was commenting to say, hey, welcome back to Kenya, you see. So Dr. Harnet has built a network of people that believe in her, who believe in the work that she does as a business trainer. All right, that's why it also caught my attention, because I'm into business coaching. I love entrepreneurship and I support entrepreneurs. So that's why it caught my attention. So I thought I should just comment on her video. I don't know what you think, but as I was watching it, I also thought that it would be good for me to also advise my fellow diasporians to say, it's very good to come back home, but do your homework, know what you're trying to do before you sink yourself. All right, so we say that the lessons from Dr. Harnet's video, number 1, have a clear focus. What do you want to do when you get back to Africa? Number 2, we say do not blame anybody. Don't be bitter. Don't do it out of bitterness. If you see you are angry, you are bitter, maybe against your boss or against some people, against a certain organization, relax. Take it easy. Don't make decisions when you are angry, okay? That was number 2. Do not blame anybody. Number 3, do your homework. Do your research. I think I spent a lot of time on that, so I don't need to repeat it. And of course, number 4, build a network of people who believe in you. All right, thank you so much. Let me know what you think. And Dr. Harnet, thank you for the great work that you're doing. Thank you for this video that you posted. You could have just moved back to Africa and not tell anybody, but you decided to announce to us, your subscribers, so that we know that you're coming back to Africa. And by the way, welcome back to Africa, Dr. Harnet. And everybody else who is coming back, we welcome you. Thank you. We love you. Bye.